Now we are back after some technical difficulties. Ryan Lindsay. Ropes one. And he'll be either in or just shy of the bunker to the right. Now Kyle Fisk, one of the 3 lefties in the first group, and last of them, takes the stage. And he chunked it a bit. Very short. And it won't be a... Kyle Fisk, his second shot on the way. And he pulls it to the right. Into the trees. Not gonna be good.
There you go. Wow, have a day. Oh, yes. Have a day. Holy.
That's it.
I don't know what to think. Yeah. Do we have to keep the pins in? I think they changed that today, didn't they? I don't think we have.
And we're here at Elmcrest Country Club, the Spartans and the Falcons going at it here in a heavily contested and highly talented matchup. Devin Dobeck alongside my colleague and partner Brennan McLaughlin. We just witnessed a hole-in-one on a par 4 on Elmcrest. It was pretty insane, but unfortunately it was for the Falcons. So we will start here on a deficit. Brennan finally figured out the camera, so we'll be a little delayed, and yes, he missed the hole-in-one, but we are here to bring you some more of the action. Let's take it down to some of our competitors. Yeah. And Josh Stanek now with his tee shot on 2. Seems to have yanked it a little bit to the right, but he seems like he will be in play, and we'll take it down to the next shot. There's a ball there. People blind. And Kyle Garvey-Hanna for his shot now after a drive into the middle of the fairway. And he hits it. Appears to be a bit strong. He will be just past the pin, I believe, on the green. And now we have Joshua Stanek. He's in with the trees today, and that will definitely hurt him. He does not like it. He doesn't even watch it. Mr. Stanek gives a club twirl of the feet, and he'll have to reboot for his birdie shot.
Yeah, shot was a little chunky.
Josh Stanek in the bunker. Hits it. He's going to get a nice kick. And he's going to have a fairly strong putt. Minnechaug for birdie. It's going to be shy. And we'll send it over to Kyle Garvey-Hanna. His birdie putt from the fringe. As I accurately stated, he had sailed the green just a smidge. And he'll have a long bid for bird. And it rolls up. Just a bit strong, and he left a lot of meat on that bone. Minnechaug now for birdie. Mr. Stanek decides to pose in the middle of the shot. Clearly ignorant of the camera behind him. Putt on the way. It's going to be short a decent amount, and he's going to give, or rather receive, a good read. Stanek moves some leaves away from his ball. Seems a little fishy, but we'll let it slide. And his par putt, he did not drink his muscle milk this morning, and he will have a tap-in bogey with a look of frustration. And now Minnechaug on the way for par. And just misses it a bit left, had the speed down, and he'll have a tap-in bogey. It's a tough 3-putt. Now Garvey-Hanna trying to salvage a par. And we almost just got killed by a ball. Garvey-Hanna's par bid on the way. And he's able to pour that in. It's a good save. One last little difficult putt downhill. Probably going to break a tad. Let's see if Minnechaug can convert here. And he just missed it to the left. Frustrating.
Yeah, he's not happy.
Tap-in bogey, and we'll go to the par 3. Mr. Stanek rocking some pink knee tape just for the vibe. Not exactly sure why. Tough pin placement here. Hit it a little thick and a little right. Winds up in the bunker. Josh could be the Corona spokesman because he is hashtag finding his beach today. Now Minnechaug. Shot is yanked to the right. Obviously disgusted with it.
Oh, he hates it. He hates it.
It's going to be a tough up and down. Next man. Minnechaug's next man up to the tee.
What? Barely. Right idea.
And he yanks it way left. He's got to watch out for the water. And he goes right in. That will be a penalty.
Is that a reach here? Nah, you'll drop it up there.
And now, the final of the 4. Mr. Garvey-Hanna, who saved par.
Yeah. The kid who needs a haircut.
He will step up. And he hits one nice and pure,
Little baby
just to the
draw.
right of the pin. And
Oh.
it's short, and it jumps in, and he joins his buddy Josh Stanek. And we're back. Josh Stanek hit a mean moonwalk to get out of the way. But now Minnechaug's in the trees, and he hits it a little strong, gets a little check, and he'll be on hitting for a long par putt. And we can send it down to our other Minnechaug player, taking a 2 club length drop from the hazard. It appears Josh Stanek is just going to hit because he has 0 patience. And he goes out of the bunker. He might have just gotten on the green, obviously disgusted. And that is why we do not play rushed golf, Joshua.
Yeah, he's been frustrated all day, to say the least.
Minnechaug will have to hit 3 following the penalty. And he duffs it a bit. He's going to have to hit it about another 20 yards farther than, or closer than he just did. Mr. Garvey Hanna will take his bunker shot now. And he hits it a little strong, but it checks for him. He'll have a 15 foot birdie putt. Minnechaug chip on now. And he'll have a 15 foot double bogey putt. Now Minnechaug on the way. This one is a good chip on from where he was. And he'll have a tap in bogey. And he gets that with ease. And now the other Minnechaug player hits it very close, and he will max out with a triple bogey. Tough hole for him. Garvey Hanna now for par. Trying his best Theo Hutchins impression as he approaches the ball. And putt just misses to the right. Tap and bogey for him. Now Josh Stanek trying to go for par here. And he leaves it short. Josh, we'd like to recommend some protein for you, big fella. And we'll now send it down to our top group on the par 3. Top group for Minnechaug now. And shot comes down at the hole. And sits nicely. They'll just roll off the back, actually. He'll have a putt for birdie. One of the men in the top group with an ace on the first par 4, about 240 yards. Brennan did not have the camera on.
Okay, watch it.
He did not have the camera on, and this kid will probably have a word with Mr. McLaughlin following today's match. But what a day for him. And now Peter Worst. He sends one high and deep. And it will be just to the right. Not quite on. He'll have a up and down opportunity. And now we go to Ryan Lindsay. Another southpaw.
Yeah, 3 lefties in that group.
Mr. Lindsay just getting home from the vineyard, so I've been told. Hopefully he's back from vacation time because it's a work day for the Spartans and they have work to do. Lindsay with a smooth swing. That one is up. I'm waiting for it to land, and it does. And
Lands in the
similar
bunker.
to Josh Stanek and Kyle Garvey-Hanna, they will be in the bunker. Let's see if Kyle Fisk can make it 4 for 4. Now I could be wrong. Brennan, correct me if I'm wrong, but Fisk is wearing his hat backwards?
Could be, but that's a power move. You never know.
I'm pretty sure that's illegal. Probably be fined by the MIAA following today's activities. And Fisk kicks off a tree. Fisk having a tough go about it thus far. And we'll be back once the players make their sweet old time down to the green.
Heads up, heads up.
And Fisk skulls one over the green.
He's
Adding to his resume of a tough day.
He's having a tough go at it.
And we'll send it over to Ryan Lindsay. Can't exactly tell what he's doing with his feet. Probably smoothing out the sand. Maybe wiping off his shoes. Maybe he's writing a message to someone. Maybe he's writing SOS. Because so far the Spartans have been getting manhandled by Minnechaug. And it is confirmed Kyle Fisk is rocking the backwards hat. Credit Devin Dobek. Mr. Lindsay, bunker shot. He gets out, but he also goes off the green. Now we send it over to Peter Worst, shipping on. It's actually ironic his last name is Worst, but he is arguably Minnechaug's best player, along with the kid who just aced. And he chips on. He will have about a 6 or 7 foot putt for par. Does a quick little club move there. It was kind of sweet. Fisk chipping on. A bit strong. And he'll have a long bogey putt. Lindsay trying to get back on the green with his putter. And he'll roll down very nicely. That'll be a tap-in bogey. Good save considering where Lindsay was.
You move
A
on
lot
that.
of tap-ins today.
You move on that way.
Now Charlie getting on the green. And it'll roll down nicely. Once again, he'll have a About a 4-foot par putt. It's tough to read that green. Kyle Fisk leaves his putt to the left, and he'll tap in. I believe that's a 5 or 6 for Fisk. Probably just gonna have to put this day behind him and move on. Peter Worse for par. Can't get it to go, and he'll finish with a bogey on the par 3. Now Minnechaug for par. Got it. Have yourself a day.
Yeah, this kid is something else. I don't know what he did on the last hole, or the last 2 holes, but he started off the best he probably could.
Now Lindsay's putt. He's able to drain that. And now we go to Theo Hutchins. All 3 go Wiggle Master. Hutchins hits one pure. It's going to be to the right of the pin, but it'll be on the green with a birdie chance.
I'll miss the putt.
Mr. Great Horse over there. Look at him.
Seems like Theo has cut out some of his antics. All business now. That's what we like to see from him. Minnechaug's tee shot. Will it have the distance? And he is on. Seems like the player's aim is a bit off today.
You can tell Andrew Wands is so nervous because of the camera.
He's having, quote, the worst round of his year, end quote. See if he can turn it on with the camera. And he yanks it to the left. But he will have a chance to chip on. See if he can make the most of that. Minnechaug's 4th. He chunks it,
He's pissed.
and that one will roll down on the tree line. Tough shot at the green. Minnechaug sculled their last one into the bunker. Andrew won. Talking smack, and he just chips one on. And he will have a par putt. And now in the bunker, Minnechaug gets out of it. Long bogey bid. Andrew Wands with some classy words of encouragement. Birdie putt for Minnechaug. Leaves it way short. Not way short. Actually will work out quite nicely. Theo Hutchins with his bird bid got a good read off that last putt. And he's going to miss it just by a tad. Very frustrating. Minnechaug's bogey putt on the way. It will be short.
And Theo taps in for birdie. No, that's par.
Par.
It's par. Why does he have green shoes? I like that.
Wands now for par. Pours it right in. And he stays 11 over through 5. Minnechaug hits their par. And now a double bogey bid. That misses. But Theo will give it to him.
Par.
This kid's about to hit.
Now Minnechaug. Approach shot on the way. Looks really good. Bounces and checks. He will have about a 15, maybe 12-foot birdie putt. Alora breaking out the rangefinder. Let's see what kind of read she's got. And on the way, I didn't see it, but it looks like it just gets on, and she will have a birdie bid, but much longer. Now Will Hardew steps up to it and hits it. It's going to be on the green, but probably shorter than he would have liked. And now Minnechaug. That's a pretty good drive, if you ask me. He hits it a little too heavy. Rolls off the back of the green. Not happy with himself. Alora for birdie. She leaves it short. Minnechaug chipping on here. And he ducks it. Long par putt after an incredible drive he had.